we will see the next software given in chapter 7. This software is based on chemistry. It is based on the periodic table. Periodic table is a table in which elements are classified based on their features, and we can study about the atomic number, the symbol, the name, and so on. And for this we use the software Calcium. Calcium, available in IT at School GNU Linux, is an interactive periodic table which provides facility to study and compare elements. Now we will see how we can open the software Calcium from Applications, Education, Calcium. Application, Education, Calcium. And when we open this, we will get the window like this, and this is the periodic table. And when we bring the mouse pointer on any element, on the left hand side we will get the name of the element, then the atomic number, the symbol, and the atomic mass. So these details we will get on the left hand side. And before that we have different types of periodic tables, and to view that, from view menu we have to select tables, and the default one is classic periodic tables. If we want the short periodic table, then we can select that, and this is the short periodic table. And then if we want the long periodic table, we can select that. So this is the long periodic table. Then we have transition periodic table, transition elements. That periodic table will have only the transition elements. So these are the transition elements. And then we have the fifth type, which is DZ periodic table. So this is the DZ periodic table, and the default one is, as I told you, it is classic periodic table, which will be given in your textbooks and all. And we have from view menu only we have option scheme, and there we have 6 different options. The one that we have selected is blocks, means the elements will be divided into 5 different blocks. This pink or the violet color indicates the S block, the green color indicates the P block, the yellow color D block, this orange color F block. So these are the different blocks. We have 4 different blocks. And then, as I told you, from scheme the default one will be blocks. If we want all these elements in a single color, we can select monochrome. It will be monochrome. And then from scheme only we can select ionic. We will have the symbol for each element, so that is ionic. And then we have family. It will be given under each family, means like yellow indicates alkaline, violet indicates rare earth, that light orange shade non-metals, this blue alkaline metals, brown other elements, this green halogens, and then this pink noble gas, and this light brown metalloid. So like this we can see. And then from scheme only we can select groups. So here we will be having 8 different groups, and the pink will this light violet will be group 1, blue will be group 2, this greenish blue group 3, this light orange group 4, yellow group 5, this violet group 6, then again we have another shade of pink group 7 and another shade of blue like cyan group 8. So we will be having 8 different groups of elements. And then we have colors. So these are the different options under scheme. And we will select blocks only from scheme. From view we are selecting scheme and we are selecting blocks. And now we will see about these elements. When we select any element, on top we will have one number, and that is the atomic number, and on the left hand side we will get the details corresponding that element. The name of the element, we have selected H, so we have a hydrogen and the symbol, and on the left hand side of that symbol we have the atomic number, and below we will get the atomic mass. And if we click on that element, we will get one window, and there the first option is data overview, and from there we will get the melting point, the boiling point, and then we have the electron affinity, electronic configuration, covalent radius, atomic mass, and so on. So these are the, if we have a table where we need the melting point and all, we have to, if we want the melting point or the boiling point, from here we can get the melting point and the boiling point. And now we will select atom model, and here we are having only one atom. So we got, if we are selecting cesium, the atom model will be like this. Then we have miscellaneous. If we are selecting miscellaneous, we will get the name of the person who discovered this element, in which year this element was discovered, and the origin of the name. In page number 117 we have the table complete, table 7.6, and in that table we have to write the basis of name, the person who discovered, and the year of discovery. This table can be filled like this. We have to select, there we have the different elements, and from each one chlorine. So when we select chlorine, we will get the details about that. This element was discovered in the year 1774. The person who discovered, and the origin of the name, and the color. It got the name from the color yellow green. So like this you can select any element and you can fill that table, complete the table 7.6. And then we have another table in page number 117 itself, and there you have to write the Latin name and the symbol of the elements. There we have silver, hydrogen, tin, and antimony, those elements. Silver. And if you can close this window, and here we have the search window, and if we are not sure about that element, you can enter the element, the name of that element here. first you have to click there, and suppose I need oxygen. So the symbol is O. You can type the name of that element and you will get. Here you got O, and when you select that O, you will get the details about oxygen, the year in which then that element was discovered, who discovered, the origin, and so on. And similarly, you can search for any element. Silver. Silver, the symbol is Ag. So you got that. And here we want the Latin name and the symbol. The symbol to fill the table 7.7. The symbol is Ag and Latin name. So you click here and you have to select miscellaneous, and from here you will get the Latin name of silver, argentum. So like this you can get fill that table 7.7. And then we have if we want to know the melting point or boiling point, then you have to click here, and from data overview you will get the melting point, the boiling point, then the atomic mass. So these things you will get from data overview. So like this you can get the details about any element from the software Calcium. And to quit from Calcium, from File, quit.